see it overseas. But yeah, it's gonna be the XP lane Paquito, and Nexplay EVOS answers back one more time with the Selena last pickup here, and it seems like
that was not a mispick.
And it's Nathan on the jungle role. H2's playing the marksman.
That's right.
Is that a...
Yes.
Whoa, okay.
That being said, this will give even more comfort to ONIC Philippines.
It does.
Even I can't believe you just said it. Comfort to ONIC Philippines with a Karina.
Because it's just, you know, it's just the
hunter.
The hunter.
The kill.
The kill.
Makes you stronger.
Nothing will.
Right.
It's great. I love this.
It's just the circle of life in the food chain. Like assassins in the jungler role will treat another opposing marksman in the jungle role like, you know, below their food chain.
Like taking candy from a child.
Especially
Exactly.
someone that can reflect your shots back at you.
Exactly. There's a stupid, you know, there's a stupid joke that me and Manjin are doing, and it's called the immune system for the Karina. And
yes.
That's basically it.
How did a joke come up before the hero showed up in the professional league?
It's amazing, man.
I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2. Nexplay EVOS, they gotta clutch this. Can they punish ONIC for this unorthodox pick right now, or will ONIC walk away with a win on Karina? 100%. Let's see.
100% win rate on Karina.
What I do, yeah.
That's a good flex.
Say it again.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it with me. No, one thing that I do like about NXPE's draft is that the switch up, them having this funnel kind of strategy, 1-3-1 kind of laning configuration, is that it will give Marky a very difficult time in the side lane, because this is going to be Lunox that he's up against, potentially the Jawhead, and obviously you don't want to be in that spot.
Oh, Kyrie saw Hessa. There's a lot of damage on that Lunox early on, and I hear what you're saying, Wolf. Marky is going to have it very difficult. Let's just use that word here, because the way Nexplay EVOS drafted is very similar to how BREN has been playing recently.
Exactly.
Just give Carl TZ the Nathan, and side lanes take care of themselves.
Yep. Also, this Claude will not have a good time because there's also Yu Zong present in NXPE, and Beam was just making it so difficult for Yaoi to just go home. Anyway, the reason why, if you're looking at for H2, he's not actually having any kind of trouble jungling, is because of the leash factor from the traps of Selena.
Oh, Kyrie with the immune system. First blood drawn by Yelly Hayes. H2 goes down in the back line. Delarski knocks him out. Black Dragon form here by James looking for a punish. Baloyski still fighting. Black Shoes pop! But there's a lot of burst damage on Bimo.
He
gets it! The turtle! James surviving off of Shaw energy. And can Delarski dive in? They're looking for a dash. They're looking for a burst! And James survives!
That was pixel perfect, by the way, for Delarski, dodging the last hit of the steel wings.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, wait.
No, you can't. No,
more picture perfect for James.
Yeah,
definitely.
Better.
Off camera. Kill on Baloyski. Barely caught it there.
So the only positive I can think so far for the NXPE draft that I really, really like is that everyone is at their comfort. Almost.
Right.
Except for maybe H2O. Everyone else has played these hero countless times all throughout the season.
How about this? Marky opted to go for Electro Flash, which is probably the first time I'll see it, at least in a competitive game.
Yeah, I mean in the patch, I think they're kind of telling us to, hey guys, why don't you try the marksman emblems? They're pretty good now.
Pretty good, definitely. Now, again, this will really make Marky's life difficult, but Bimo's really trying to save his mate now. Love the fact that Bimo positioned himself in this part of the map so that he will catch NXP trying to gank Marky. This does not mean that Marky will have a great time though. It still is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, it just means that they have vision. Oh!
Ejector on the Marky answers with the blazing duet. BMI, too much damage there. 4 members of Nexplay EVOS, and Bimo can only watch. Guardian's Barrier to stop the assault, and Kyrie struggling to farm.
Yeah.
We were expecting that Kyrie would be crossing the river so often.
That was Yaoi mechanics. Yeah. That was all throughout.
Is that what we call a TikTok?
Beautiful.
Yeah, the TikTok play.
Another TikTok play.
Ooh.
Arrow here, caught by Baloyski.
It's got ultimate anyway, so
Yep.
it's a free cleanse. Now, the reason why, I hate to repeat myself, but the reason why H2 wasn't contested in the farm was because of Yelly Haze. That last pick Selena allowed for NXP, I mean, to flash farm on their jungler, because what you do is just to lay down the traps so you get extra damage.
Yeah, Marky's not having a fun time here right now, getting a lot of pressure. Gets taken out by Hessa as well. But will this turtle be the sacrifice? Let's find out.
Yawi in the middle. Kairi takes a turtle here. And now we see the Karina doing work.
Here we go!
Goes for the entropy swap, but Kairi catches him on the other side. James gonna try to die Baloyski. Oh, could not save himself. Popping him after the dragon. Now Yelly Hayes. It's Dilarski and Bimo sandwiching plus Marky. Oh,
let go.
He's just gonna stand there. All right,
just
okay.
let go of your phone.
Just give it up.
Let's give it up.
It's Facebook for you.
Yellow Haze, you've been in MPL for 8 seasons. You know what's gonna happen.
It.
We have you surrounded. Yeah, we're gonna fall here. James barely surviving with some shiner. Takes out Kairi along the way, but suffers the fall anyways. Double kill here for Bimo. Messy past minute there, but so far I think ONIC has found their footing again. They are 3K ahead, and
that's a massive
they
gold
stole
swing.
the orange.
And
no, they didn't. No,
the only
Nathan
good thing again for NXPE is they also denied that turtle buff, so that's a pretty early turtle buff removal. Although again, it is a huge gold swing in favor of ONIC right now.
Wow. Actually we were clowning a lot. And in a snap, it's a 4,000 gold lead. Well, it's cut down to 3,000, but still is very important.
But yeah, at this point.
Oh, ejector onto Dilarski. He's not going to get out of here alive. Bursted down by Hessa. Yawi conceal on out of here. Another arrow caught here by Baloyski. Can he save himself? The answer is yes. There's the black shoes, but there's 4 members of NXPE EVOS here. There's no way he's going to survive that. Two kills.
Another moment you just let go of your phone.
They did what ONIC did to Hayes.
Yeah,
so it's,
touche. 500 assists here this season 8 for Nexplay EVOS. Congratulations. That's a milestone for the team. As they struggle, we did say we were clowning quite a bit, but there's no clowning going on here. Call it what you will. Messy, distracting, confusing, but these two teams, they need these points right now. Bimo flickering on out of here, lest he gets caught by another TikTok play. And now it's Yaoi's turn to go. Kairi going for the immunity here. Now they're going to go for the counter play. And James answers back with a Black Dragon farm. Black shoes popped here by Baloyski. He's going to be the target of James. They try to burst him. Oh, Baloyski, really low health. Now it's James' turn to go down. Yaoi blasted here. Punched by Dilarski. Hessa DD. Can he do it? Marky, panic button, blazing duet. They disengage.
Yeah, that's a strength right there of the Karina pick. Like, don't give him resets. Don't give him assists.
Oh, Yelly Hayes, arrow!
One more time. BMI out. The dash. The Garot taking him out.
Beautiful trade there. We'll be getting the turtle in response here. That's ONIC on the bot side. Plus, Dilarski's just having a fun time on this game right now.
Yeah. This, you know, apart from the death up top where he was taken out by NXP with an arrow, or was it an arrow?
Yeah, it was.
It was an arrow, yeah.
And a trap.
And a trap. And
so many of them.
In between. Yeah, apart from that, he is playing so well, perfectly well in this particular game. Was also instrumental to ONIC Philippines getting 2 kills onto H2 every time that the clash happens. And also already gave about maybe 3 turrets for ONIC Philippines. Yeah. 1 up top, 2 at the bottom.
Dilarski's
another 4-man isolation play, but they seem to be the ones who are running.
Yeah, you're trapped in here with me.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. Dilarski's is pulling his weight here, man, and more. Yaoi blasted here. Oh, Dilarski coming in from the back, sandwiching him. That's a double knockout for the Paquito. Dilarski, ladies and gentlemen.
General Dilarski, calm down a bit.
Hands on. As the general for the team, taking matters to his own hands, pun intended.
Who would win? Who would win in a fight? A robot, a demon girl, elf, or literally a dude with boxing gloves?
And this, and a senator.
The senator.
Running for president next year.
Running for president.
All right.
Apparently, the latter.
Apparently, beautifully done.
All jokes aside, though, but wait! Dilarski says, wait, I have one more! Yaoi goes in for the unstoppable force. This is unfamiliar ground for him. Wild charge here by Bimo did not result to much. Baloyski gets bursted down by H2. A lot of damage from that Nathan. And now it's Yelly Hayes getting attacked here by Kairi.
Oh, Kairi!
Karina goes in for one more. It's a double. 4-killer Kairi.
Stop giving resets!
Hessa, he smells Hessa. There's the ejector.
Oh, no, wait.
And there's so much burst from him. They're keeping him away from H2.
Oh, that's good.
The time.
Oh, that was
Traveler
close.
survives, and they punish Kyrie just like that. All this while, Delarski was pushing tier 2 mid.
That's exactly what you need to do, by the way. When you see a Karina, you gotta make sure you spam that crowd control and make sure you can't make those marks hit. You're gonna be able to survive. But that's the thing. That's only surviving. Like, you're not really stopping the streak right now. And I think that's so critical if you're NXPE.
Yeah, as you know, as much fun as we are given into this Karina, the actual icing on the cake for ONIC Philippines has always been Delarski. I mean, NXP, they're focusing too much attention on Marky as well, where in fact, the real problem that they have to face right now is Delarski. They need to put some of their crowd control into that Paquito. Otherwise, they can be easily be controlled by him.
His burst is ridiculous at this point. And
Exactly.
What I'm seeing here is wait, I'll talk about it later when Belerick survives. And he does. Don't need to use the ult. Oh, wait, Delarski.
Alright, you kind of listen to Wolf there a little bit. Like, go ahead, look for Delarski. Maybe
Alright.
he needs to be the one taken out before we go for the fight.
This is what you're supposed to do. Alright, so BMO baiting out Yaoi. Can they buy time for this free Lord take
at
first
BMO
Lord
right
of
now.
the game? Black Shoes bound by Beloyski. That's the Lord taken here, secured by him. James, Black
Ooh.
Dragon form. Who does he want? Who does he find? It's Delarski. Unstoppable force by Yaoi. There's no ejector just quite yet. Oh, they go on Yaoi, and he goes down. Kyrie pops him. It's James' turn on the docket.
No one
he
can
goes
back.
as well. 2 kills straight up for ONIC. And now Hessa goes for the light, backing out.
That was so close, by the way.
That was so close, indeed.
Could have gone out. I think that might have been a misclick. He dashed in forward.
But yeah, BMO with the flicker and the wild charge just really just disrupting NXP's position back under the back lanes and really forcing H2 to pop his ultimate prematurely. And that allows ONIC Philippines to just be confident going into the backlines. Without H2's reset factor with that ultimate,
Yep.
it's really so much that they can do. And okay, gotta have to be careful if you're NXP because this time the arrows are landing, but kind of feels like they're just baits that ONIC is setting up.
Alright, all due fairness. Selena, Yelly Haze here, had a better game than he did game 1.
I agree.
Absolutely, like
I agree.
100%.
2, 3, and 6.
And at this point, it's just like every time you go for Unstoppable Force, it's like he's forced to flicker out. That's happened already twice in a row. So Yaoi actually is having a harder time while time is progressing, while this game is going longer and longer to get those catches. BMO right now is definitely performing so much for vision, for stopping him.
Oh, Yelly
Look
Haze!
at that.
Wild charge! Stay in place, says BMO. He goes down. Yaoi trying to do some damage control here, but Beloyski pops the Black Shoes, and it turns into a free kill for ONIC for them to convert into something else. They look like they want to push mid.
Yeah, they seem to be able to be doing that so efficiently right now, just keeping these lanes in check. We haven't even seen Kyrie join the fights yet, you know?
That's right. Oh, Delarski baiting once again!
Oh, into the back lines! They pay the price eventually. They do lose 2 on the way out, but Hessa goes down. Now it's 2 for 2. And so far, I think ONIC knows that they can't force this, not like this.
Yeah, that's good for NXPE.
Definitely.
They buy even more time for this Nathan to actually scale up. Again, give H2O very high skill cap hero. He's going to perform. And especially on a marksman, I think he should have more room to wiggle around as he does the damage.
I do like the odds for NXP in the late game, knowing that this is a Nathan. Well, there was that play that Carl TZ did against this Claude. It was also against against ONIC Philippines, Hate with the Claude, where he picked up the Wind of Nature. And just at the right moment, he was able to outplay ONIC Philippines. Maybe that is one thing that NXP can do. And Kyrie is just having a lot of fun. I mean, I think that out of all the people playing now, the 2 people that's having fun is Delarski as well as Kyrie for sure.
Yeah.
Karina. So it seems.
I was thinking
Alright.
it. I didn't want to say it, but you did, so
Oh well.
I consider that a personal win.
It's out there.
Yep. Let's go ahead
sorry.
and consider. Does H2 have said Wind of Nature just yet?
Not yet.
It's not even on the list of priorities right now. He just
Yeah.
needs the core items for the meantime, I think.
There's so much lead that ONIC Philippines have got that it's It's really is a far-off dream, and to think that NXP will have to rely on the damage output of H2 as well.
So it's the same situation, like in Game 1.
That's
the
right.
Nathan has to travel through time into the future, so he has the items he needs.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Yaoi with a good spot.
Vivo with the wild charge!
Ooh.
Hessa going for the light, surviving for just a few more. That's gonna dash through the wall, survives for now. And right now, James breaking the line.
Here comes
Dilarski bursting down H2. James, shot energy, keeping him alive all throughout this debacle. And they survive without any casualties.
That is very impressive for NXPE.
Very
Again,
impressive.
There were a lot of close calls there where it didn't happen. But imagine one misstep.
Yeah, you know, really what really amazed me in that scenario is that Yaoi's positioning was perfect, but Baloyski popping that ultimate in the right moment really gives ONIC Philippines the advantage, and without the Black Dragon form, Lord is taken easily by ONIC Philippines, one-sided in this affair, and who else does the plays? Dilarski, the general himself, in front of all the members of NXP, just zoning them out and not even dying. At this point, all you need for ONIC Philippines are Radiant Armors, as well as Oracles and Athena's Shield. And if you're looking at NXP, majority of their damage is in magic form.
With the forwardness of Bilarski, by the way, and BMO, there's just maximum uptime for vision for ONIC here, which is making it so hard for NXP to take fights.
And we're talking about Dilarski. He just picked up his Radiant Armor. So looking at NXPE, a majority of the damage coming from magic. With the 616 Paquito, this is the right universe for him to be in, wherein he's answering everything. There's so much burst, but oh! It's Balois who gets bursted down! Balois is getting a little careless.
I don't think that's a little careless.
A lot of careless!
Has the Purify, has the ultimate.
Yeah, dancing with
Still
death.
up.
AJ, what's up?
Yeah.
He's dancing with death.
Maybe they got a little too excited there, and again, can't blame him. Although that's a big waste of the Lord minions.
That's right. Oh, Yaoi already popped the flicker, and guess what? Dilarski
Still up.
still up.
Didn't catch him.
Oh, Kyrie.
Look at Kyrie.
Oh, yes.
The hunter.
The
Okay,
hunter.
to be fair, Kyrie's just playing cleanup at this point, because on the side of ONIC, there's enough damage to warrant just that 4.
You haven't even seen Marky go out yet. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
haven't
right.
seen a big blowing up Marky.
But he is sitting at 10 assists, so there's something he's doing right.
Yeah.
Yaoi pops the smart missiles. Oh, but there's a short-range wild charge.
Oh, what a block.
Yowie!
No
Oh, he's
engage.
trapped.
He's
Gorgeous
trapped.
barrier. Tristan! Hold out! There's Marky with the blinking to win at the back lines, and he takes down Hessa.
No, he doesn't.
But
He doesn't.
there's the light. He's the one who goes down. Kyrie looking for some
wants the
prey.
kill.
Trying to take down
He wants the
Hessa.
kill.
And there's one.
And the reset.
1 for 1 so far. Very important key
Oh, nice.
members.
Speeding up.
And Yaoi goes down as well. Baloisi gets his revenge. And James is still up as well. Is there enough burst? The answer seems to be
Arrow.
yes. There's Shy Energy keeping him alive. 2 for 1 so far. ONIC Philippines barely gets over Nexplay EVOS.
Barely.
Just barely.
40 kills on Baloyski.
Oh, yeah, Baloyski, definitely.
Career total.
It's a lot.
Ever since his
As a
debut in
support.
Season 4.
As a support.
Well, he does
my
play
God.
Natalia sometimes.
Yeah, and Selena and Killer, Killer makes, yeah. You understand what I'm saying.
And don't forget main kills.
What I do like was what Hessa did. He really baited out Marky up until the last moment to pop the Brilliance ultimate.
Yeah. That's some mechanicals on that kid.
To be fair
right.
with Hessa, he is playing the heroes, so there are maximum efficiency. Like
I
as
agree.
much, he's juicing out as much power as he can
Squeezing it.
from these heroes. It's just that the opportunities to do it are they're always on a very difficult spot.
Yeah, great execution, but they need better setup.
Yeah.
Again,
And follow up.
ace. Actually, these pokes onto Baloyski are kind of annoying if you're the Lilia, because you kind of need to pop your ultimate. But then again, there's
It
always
does-
spell vamp anyways.
Yeah, and there's a very low cooldown on his ultimate at this point. I think less than like 20 probably.
We are actually approaching the point where NXP does have the damage output. This is already at 18 minutes.
Yeah, the power Nathan.
That part of Nathan, that's as well as the Lunox. Something that we have not been talking about, but there's a massive real-time win rate on ONIC Philippines. I want to see the items though, because if we look back about 10 minutes ago, I know for sure that Kyrie picked up 2 defensive items, and now he's picked up the Oracle.
There's another.
So I could
boy.
have sworn that he only has maybe 1 or 2
Offensive.
offensive items
We'll see in a bit.
on an assassin. So
But this is how Aurora exactly played it.
Well, that's true.
Exactly.
Some people were saying this is a bug. What are you guys talking about? It's visually wrong. But no, apparently that's how this works. Now BMO catches an arrow there. Baloyski raining down the shadow energy. Gloom to follow.
Oh my god. Clinical approach.
A quick lord
Maximum
here
vision.
by ONIC.
Goodness.
So fast, right before Nexplay EVOS' eyes. It's a miracle that this bottom lane inhibitor is still standing.
Yeah, again, that's one of the weak
Oh my
points
goodness.
for this point. It's difficult to kind of siege on bot side because there's very little room to maneuver. Karina loves that open space. Same with Baloyski right now.
This really makes me think why ONIC Philippines love to pick BMO's Grock early on. It kind of shows how much emphasis they have right now, and BMO is really saying that, okay, give me the Grock, I'll give you everything that you needed. That Lord take from ONIC Philippines looked very easy, but it was because of the positioning of BMO once again. And look at
Full
this.
stack.
Okay, so full defensive item.
We are all in.
Full defensive item for Karina.
He doesn't even care.
Don't even care.
Just make that burn, yo.
Oh, there's the Wind of Nature now available for Marky.
H2's not building the Wind of Nature at all.
No.
Baloyski! Hold out! He doesn't have the ult anymore. James wants to finish him off. And
Oh,
he
he
just
just
stands
stood
there.
there.
What was that?
What asserting dominance?
That was nasty.
What was that? He
was
didn't even
BM.
pop his immortality. Now it goes. It's James' turn to buy 1-2.
Very
Yowie
pressure.
looking low. Marky jumping right into the thick of things. Blazing the wet. Bimo cleans house. Taking 2. Make that 3. James immortality down. Base down as well. ONIC sweeps. Nexplay EVOS.
Beautiful 2-0 with a little bit of BM on the side. That's a beautiful way to end the week for ONIC.
Even though I walk the valley of the shadow of death, I'm